And do you think having that intense rivalry makes you a better player? Having someone who is constantly compared to you, does that make you more motivated to be even better?
But I'm always motivated, and I don't need other players to motivate myself. But of course, Messi is an unbelievable player, and maybe in the end of me, maybe he pushed me more harder to be better and better. Probably yes.
Lionel Messi, you played with him. Does he still impress you, what he does week in, week out?
I think Messi is one of a kind. What he's doing, I don't know if we will see another player do the things that he does, because he has his way of playing, the style, and to become that player, I don't think it's possible. That's why I say it's one of a kind.
I remember watching Messi training. Everybody was talking about him, the new kid, back then. He showed that he was going to have a great future. For me, it was a joy to have played with him and to see the history that he's making. I didn't teach him anything. He already knew it all. I think these players have all been the best in their time. Pelé was the best in his time. Maradona was the best in his time. And now Messi, like Romario or Ronaldo, in their time.
Moving on to the players that you played with Messi. He's a phenomenal player, but not many players played with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's the best? But what are the differences? And more importantly, what's the difference between them? You've seen them close.
I think that they are both amazing. We are talking about two of the best players, not just in the world, in the history of this sport. I always said that Messi has some talent that no one has. I mean, he has the ball and his speed, controlling the ball with, and the ball doesn't go 2 meters far from his foot. It's always there. It's impossible to catch him. This talent I didn't see to anyone. I always said in Spanish, in English, it's like for me Messi is like, it's not human.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think Messi. He's doing things which, in my eyes anyway, Messi is the best ever.
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Mr. Ferguson, I have a question for you. You've seen some of the best players in history, like Maradona, Cruyff, Di Stefano. Do you think Leo Messi is now at that standard? Do you think he'd be a part of that select group of the best players in history?
Yes, I would agree with that completely. I think that a generational thing, of course, someone, so along the years, the past few years, a lot of people, critics or media, have always addressed this situation. Would a player in the 50s like Pelé be able to play in present day? You know, the answer to that is great players would play in any generation. Lionel Messi could play in the 50s, he could play in the present day, as could Di Stefano, Pelé, Maradona, Cruyff. He could all play at any level because they're great players.
About today, who is the best player today?
Today, I think, is no doubt, is Messi.